Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Unlucky Ones for our third season, The Unlucky Journey. My name is Ryan. I play a character named Elias Blackfist, a very naive and somehow arrogant Way of the Open Hand monk.
My name is Matthew, and I play Pugs Ponzi, a College of Eloquence bard who is struggling to kill the man who murdered his wife.
Hello, I'm Peter, and I'm playing a character called Gnarl Grinsley, and he's slowly learning his role as the person that hides in the raptors.
Or the person that's made fun of all the time.
Or the person that dies.
Okay, all right.
Or his family dies.
It's actually Michael's turn, so he's good for that.
Take 8d8 of psychic damage.
No cap.
And I am Michael, the creator of this world, also your DM, also the guy who named this season The Unlucky Journey for not very many reasons. So come and join us on An Unlucky Journey. Last time we left you guys, you had just confronted Sarless, Sauceless, Sarlanius,
Sometimes
sometimes Skippy, depending on what you want, in Forsage in the manor overlooking their toxic pond. After collapsing the entire house on him in an attempt to kill him and his ogre friends, he had left and escaped, heading towards basically deviating off the path that he was originally going towards the mountains. I think that's where I left you guys off, and that's where we're going to start.
Okay.
All those words together.
We gotta get him.
Yeah,
He's that way.
I got
Points to
hit
the
by a
mountains.
building.
let's go. I will look for his tracks and begin regrouping
I'll
and heading in that
whistle and
direction.
Yeah, can I roll animal handling to see if my horse just arrives when I whistle really aggressively?
Yeah, you can do that. You roll animal handling, Elias. Pugs, please roll me a survival. Gnarl, roll me an intelligence save to make sure that the psychic damage from the start of this doesn't hurt you.
Just being alive hurts Gnarl.
18 on survival.
18 on survival?
13 on save.
13 on save?
5.
5. Okay, 10 is your threshold whenever I ask for the psychic damage, by the way.
You're gonna kill me.
So 5. So no, your horse does not just come upon your
Elias
whistle.
will, climb out of the rubble that he was helped out of by his friends and, take his fingers and, blow and, do a big whistle and be like, right, I didn't train him to do that yet.
Spackle knows how. As I want to do the
Prove
same
it.
thing.
Prove it. Animal handling. Also, with disadvantage due to his name being Spackle.
Why are you just bullying Gnarl today?
Well, it's disadvantage. No.
Well, what was it without disadvantage?
Without disadvantage, it was a 5.
With disadvantage?
1.
Okay, so not only does he not come, I
seven.
think he got farther away from you.
He's probably already chased him down.
And then, Pugs, you rolled an 18, you said, on your survival? So, in the beginning of this, I don't know if you paid attention to, but Gnarl had said that way and pointed towards the mountain, and then you see the blood trail that was being left behind by SARS go not anywhere towards the mountain. Actually, it goes directly perpendicular to the mountain.
So you said to go to the mountain, but his blood goes that way.
Good work, second in command.
Yeah,
Let's go.
that's why I'm number 2.
We're going to go that way and grab the horses on the way.
Okay. So, if anyone remembers that they were locked in a place called Horsemeat, I need everyone.
Mine.
No, yours was
I was kind of roaming. I didn't give it to anyone.
yours is somewhere outside the town. You'll probably find yours in a minute.
Good.
Horsemeat though is going to roll. What do I feel like is a good example of did the guy like you enough to not cut your horse in half?
Performance?
I like that.
Is that for both of us?
Yeah.
26.
Good.
I keep rolling an 8.
No, I meant his roll is for both of you.
Oh.
You didn't have to roll. What was it, though? Because I'll kill your horse if that's the case.
A 10.
Well, 10 is my normal limit. So, okay. So
Turn
yes,
Spackle into Spackle.
you get plaster and spackle from horse meat.
At no point was that sentence something I would comprehend. You get spackle and plaster from horse meat.
Contractor, shortcut to making money.
Dear listener, that's the easiest way to make concrete for your next construction.
Plaster, spackle, and horse
So
meat.
you take horse meat and divide it into spackle and plaster, the two parts of horse
Separate
meat.
atoms. You do chemistry.
I
and
hope you've
separate
watched
it.
Full Metal Alchemist, viewer.
So yes, you can retrieve your horses.
Spackle.
Your draconic horse things.
Yeah, so as I described last time, Pugs' horse is the lizard that basically looks like Obi-Wan's ride in
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith, but
like
better and cooler with spines and also not CGI.
Spines.
Spines. And Spackle looks like a mini pony.
He's growing.
Probably more like a donkey, but like not. It definitely is a horse.
He's
but-
white.
I
Man.
saw a real life version of Spackle at a county fair.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's a mule with dwarfism.
So, yeah, it was a little donkey with white
He's also
fur.
albino.
that's actually what it is now.
He's albino.
It's a mule.
So he's white.
No, he can be whatever color you want.
No,
him to be.
he is albino though. He's unique. He's got red eyes, and he is got. White
Hey, guys,
fur.
I think he's getting away.
Yeah, we should probably go.
I'm talking
know?
to our god right now.
You pray later.
He's
There we
he's
go.
still trying to show off. Spackle's like, yeah, he's an albino, and we're like, he's
Some
getting
guard
away.
is just like, sir. I
Sir,
don't
stop
care."
talking
doesn't
to
do
me.
too well in the
Sir, please
sun.
leave. Your enemy is leaving. All right.
So assuming I like locate Boadicea, I'll get on it and go.
What'd you call it?
Boadicea.
Your horse's name is Boadicea.
I guess so.
It is now. That's the
So
rule.
the rule is that, yeah, so as you look at your horse and name it Boadicea, it is now Boadicea. Boadicea, Spackle, and
Plaster.
Plaster.
Good, good.
Someone's going to have to rename their horse eventually, right?
I
costs
thought
money.
renaming them just instantly kills them.
No,
Only in the
well, if you
shop.
remember, the guy said he would have to kill it at the
Oh,
place.
It's like a Pokemon. You got to go to like the.
Continuing on. So you're going to follow the blood trail. So which one of you had the map?
Didn't we all have a map?
No, one of you had the map.
Oh, then Matt.
I don't have it written down.
Pugs.
Sure, I'll have the map.
I feel like you were already selected through nose goes, but yes. So yes, you have the map. You realize pretty quickly that the deviation seems to take him towards a city called. What did I name it? God, why did I type letters? Someone pronounce Gedacon. Just
Geticon?
Yeah,
that sounds cool. Geticon. That is where you're going.
That's what we're trying to do, dear viewers. Get popular enough to have our own convention. We're gonna get a con.
We're
The
gonna
Unlucky
get
Ones
con.
convention
Geticon,
starting
the home of all con men.
2024.
We're going to go. No, that was you were already there.
Unlucky
Also,
con.
I should mention this because it never came to fruition right away. Roll an intelligence save.
Save?
Yeah,
All of us,
pugs.
or-
No, just pugs.
Oh, sorry.
Ha! It's not me.
6.
Just 6.
Just 6.
Good. I mean, the very easiest you could ever notice while you're on your horse and you've left Forsage and you're like traveling down this wonderful hills towards the river. You realize that all of your money has been stolen.
Oh. Well. Yeah, I'm probably sitting there thinking, like, hey, when we get to this
And
town,
then you
we
have
need
a memory, and you're like, oh wait, Elias's mother was carrying a pouch that looked very similar to mine. And he was trying to offer it to SARS, and that is how you lost your money.
to... Elias,
Yes.
you and or your mom owe me 20 gold. She stole my money.
Send me an invoice.
Okay, I'll get one written up when we get to Geticon.
Yeah, I feel like there's some pressing matters that we're just really
Yeah.
dropping the ball on here.
Yeah.
I imagine this is while you're traveling.
So I'm going to kind of like kick up Plaster and be like, so, Gnarl, how fast can Spackle go? As I just zoom past him just for like the sheer length of legs.
Oh, he is fast.
You see Spackle's little legs go at the speed of light, almost like they're like little fans moving.
Sonic.
Yes.
He glides.
So you guys will travel along, basically your
that
own,
grueling pace.
at a grueling pace towards. If you're going straight towards the city that you wish to be at, then you will not drop my computer.
Hey, we won't drop his computer if we go this way.
Yeah, so don't
What's a computer?
So the plan is to head straight towards the river.
And we're not sleeping, right? Sleeping slows us down.
Who needs rest?
Well, he was pretty wounded. I think we can get away with like at least
Nope.
one rest.
We'll catch him if we don't rest, and he does.
He's down on a horse, I think.
It's gonna be risky.
Not really.
How far of a journey is it from the town that we were in, the Four Sage, to Gitacon?
2 days.
2 days journey.
And he's only got like 20-minute lead on us. Well, we got a horse, maybe 30.
I mean, we can try to,
you-
to full send it.
We
But
also
I mean,
hung out in the street for a bit.
Yeah, but us and our horses will need to rest. They can't just go 2 days straight.
It's back
Who's in charge?
Well, I'm second in command.
Yeah,
and
and
it's
I'm
my
first.
professional opinion, alongside the third in command, that we
doesn't
need
vote.
to rest.
If it doesn't involve rafters,
Not all
Spackle's
of
been
us
sleeping
had
all day.
years of endurance training like you
Gnarl
did.
has not.
I didn't. I
I
said
thought you
not
said
all
Gnarl
of us.
has.
No.
Sorry,
I
I'm pretty
have.
tired.
Gnarl's had years of endurance training on the ocean.
Sorry, I'm pretty
I
tired.
vote.
I
I
can't
vote.
hear that well.
We go as far as we can now. If we don't catch up to him by nightfall, then we rest and just try to take off at daybreak.
I say we keep going until we have to stop. He's wounded. How long can we realistically expect him to stay that way?
A day or two. He'll get patched up, and
Yeah, see, that's a lot of work.
The trail will go
If we catch him now, we can kill him.
well, all right. But if we die, I'm haunting you.
Okay.
Can you haunt ghosts? Can ghosts haunt
I
other
won't
ghosts? Brave.
That's, we know how this
If
works.
we die, I'll hunt.
So you guys will continue a grueling pace for the first day, and you're not resting. You're just going straight through.
If he says so, he's the
Roll,
leader.
con, roll, con, roll, con, roll, con, roll.
16.
11.
It's a DC's 10, right?
Yeah,
8.
probably. 8.
So I take a level of exhaustion, right?
Yes, you will, friend. All that
Do you
things
have
that
inspiration?
I do have inspiration.
you can't use it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Too late.
The roll last time was
You knew the answer.
Ah, gamers. Keep up, pugs. Come on.
For all
I thought you said he was fast.
I'm used to my 8 hours of beauty sleep.
Why did you get sick?
I shot him with an arrow.
you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Yep.
So yes, you guys continue down the grueling pace till you basically reach the first, like, one of the outstretched parts of the, not the main river, but like one of the branching parts of the river. After pretty much day one, you haven't caught up to him though yet. Even with the horse speed.
You said that this river is not a problem. Now I'm expecting a delivery.
Well, this isn't the part of the river yet. Just so you guys can see it again. You're basically right like there.
Oh, yeah, we keep going.
Yeah,
We're not,
I'm
we're
just
not
informing you
running
where
along.
you're at.
I would like to request a rest. I'm starving and exhausted.
Eat on the way.
So let me.
It sounds like you're outvoted. It sounds like we're
Well,
continuing.
hold on. Let me assess. So we're not catching him.
No. Yeah, you spent
Is
the
there
whole day
any-
riding
is there
hard.
any indication based on the tracks or anything that he has gotten in like a car or like you know?
Just hop in
So
his Mustang.
here are two things that you kind of notice as you were traveling. First of all, he's not leaving footprints. Second of all, there's blood. So whatever he's doing, the motion of travel is still.
But is there like tracks or
There are no tracks. He's not like leaving any track behind. You're following his blood is basically what is happening. Like spats of his blood going on, and
Has
because
the-
you rode so well, you're following that.
Has the blood reduced? Like lessened?
I mean, it's specks here and there. It's almost
Okay.
like he was holding it and probably like came off his hand a little bit out.
Okay.
So on and so forth. Think about it that way. But yeah, there are no tracks. He's not actually leaving like prints or breaking trees or anything.
Does the blood look drier than or wetter as we're getting closer?
yeah, I guess how fresh is
Yeah,
it?
how fresh is the blood?
That's a great question. It sounds like someone has to make me a roll.
Can I do investigation?
Yeah, you can do investigation. I'll give you
Can I
that.
assist?
Yes, you can assist.
Do I roll for that or
No,
he
you
just gets
just-
advantage?
I think he just gets advantage.
All right.
The disadvantage
Why
because
you
he's on
pick up the
spackle.
dice tray to roll,
And put the dice tray down, you heathen.
idiot.
19.
No, you get disadvantage now. Hold up fucking dice tray like that.
No.
So what'd you get?
19.
19. So with that, you can tell that the blood is like still fresh. But as you,
Put
and
my
like,
fingers
I
in
don't
it.
even say you did this like as you were progressing, but it's about the same freshness. So he seems to have traveled all at once, speed it all at once.
This boy's fast.
So wait, hold on. Now I'm trying to follow. He traveled the whole distance in a single moment, and it left all the blood. So all the blood is the same age.
Yeah, just
Okay,
about.
gotcha. Yeah,
He's
then we can
bleeding
rest.
like crazy.
So like yeah, if the blood like 20 minutes ago that you got was fresh and new, the next one would be 20 minutes old because it was
Yeah.
technically fresh and new at the time.
Yeah, then we could probably rest. He's already gone.
Yeah. Am I familiar of any like arcane like spells in my studies that may have allowed him to do that?
Yes. Basically, think of it as long range Misty Step. You
Okay.
just traversed land very fast through magic.
So Dimension Door.
Dimension Door would also be another good one.
Okay.
All right, I'll go. Yep, I don't think we're catching him.
Oh, thank
What a
goodness.
coward.
We're
I
gonna
will
take a rest.
I will pop up my tiny hut and be like, "Y'all are welcome to sleep in here if you want."
All right,
And
come on,
then
Spackle. We get
pass out.
inside.
No, Spackle's not welcome.
Oh, Spackle's laying down right next to you.
Spackle just hits the wall.
Too late. He's sleeping.
Nothing like cracking a cold one open on the rest, boys.
Spackle is a
Elias
snorer.
pulls out what is actually a can of goblin juice.
Culture. Oh, I have this dried kind. You got any water?
We're next to a river.
Oh.
I can't leave the hut, so
I would like to fetch some water.
You
Here,
can do
can
that.
you fill up my water skin while you're at it?
Mine too.
Sure.
Third in command.
All right, fuck you. You're
So what are you two gonna do while he fills water? Anything, or are you just resting?
So okay, so I think we're making some real progress with Gnarl's dad.
Oh yes, yes.
I think. Well, I think now we need to click. We idealized this version for his therapy. Mm-hmm. I think we need to bring it closer to reality. So if you could sag his skin by like 20%, make the club foot a little more pronounced.
Yep, yep.
And then like instead of charred, could we go for like crispy?
Yes.
And then now that I recall, I think all of his fingers were broken because he couldn't hold his sword to save his life.
Didn't he also fall down some stairs? Could we like bend in some arms?
Yeah, maybe some bruises all
Yeah,
over him.
Yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it. I will do
And I
exactly
think when
what
he
that
sees
does.
that, he'll really feel
And so,
better
like,
about
I
it.
assume like Gnarl has like a sleeping bag set up like with triangle or so.
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna have his dad sitting there, like just laid back, relaxed, like on his sleeping bag.
Okay, yeah, no, that's good. I like that. We'll zoom over to Gnarl, who is filling the water. So,
I'm getting
Gnarl,
some water.
While you're walking out, do me a favor, make me a perception roll.
That's a nice 16.
That's a nice 16. Okay, so you hear a wonderful sound as you like approach the water. It sounds like almost like flute music coming from said water.
Oh, it's the Banshees. Oh, I'll see. All right. And kind of look towards the direction,
Yes, you see water.
but no flutist.
You don't see a flutist. You see water though.
Well, can I think back onto my days on the water and
You can think back.
see if I know?
You'll have to roll me something so you can avoid the memory of your father.
My father wasn't on the sea.
No, but like if you're thinking back, you gotta go through the memories, and your father's death is a memory.
It's index. I can skip over it.
So, sure. What are you trying to roll?
Probably survival. Thinking of the sea.
Okay, I can accept that.
Wow, that's even worse. That's a 4.
Ooh, so with a 4, you remember your dad. He manifests in the water now. You can't really think of anything that does this.
Well, I'll get to it when I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the sack in the water.
Okay, so once you put your sack in the water, and when you feel the cold rush over the sack, and as you pull it out, you see
It shrunk a little.
it shrunk just a little bit. Because leather sacks, they absorb a little bit of the water.
It's really cold, so
so
it's blue.
it wraps inside in a little bit. You feel a little ball inside that keeps it
Keeps it weighted.
Stirred.
keeps it weighted.
Like a Guinness. It's a
Get pulled in. As all that happens, the water starts kind of coalescing into a spout in front of you.
like helping me spout or like
No, like a big spout, like one that would reach towards the sky and probably scare people.
Well, I should probably leave.
And its head pops out as kind of like this mix of like an anglerfish head and like with the mouth of like a what are they called, clownfish, so like that like circular mouth.
Oh.
And yeah, you're in initiative, so you can roll me initiative to see if you or it goes first. Stealing water from its house.
15.
15. All right, so it got a 7, so you're gonna go first.
I don't need this right now. So I'm gonna disengage and hide.
Okay, good. So you run. So roll me a stealth if you're gonna go hide. Where are you gonna hide?
What's around me?
It's like your standard, like sparse, like trees, boulders, probably a dome somewhere
How
off in the
tall
distance.
is this fella?
Relatively like 50 feet.
Jesus.
Some would say I think that's like in the gargantuan size.
So I'm gonna try to go to the most rock-covered area and hide in the area.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you find like a little like rock groove.
Oh, that's good. All right, I got a 16.
16. Excellent. You hide
Oh,
behind
and
the
I get an
rock.
advantage with this actually.
Oh, so go ahead. Sorry.
Not even better. 22.
Okay. So yeah, you hide yourself in the rocks and you look at it as like its giant head like swivels around in the water for a second. And then you see it like sink slowly back into the water.
That's awesome. And I like look at the bag of water and I pour a little bit out. Is it like
It's normal water. You could probably tell that was also normal
I
water.
sniff it?
You sniff the water. It smells like
normal water.
metal.
My rabbit frame like this. All right, I'm gonna walk back.
Okay. And you walk back to the tiny hut.
Yep.
So, what are you two hiding or are you just hanging out?
We're just gonna act like everything's casual.
Okay.
Try not to acknowledge it. Elias has like got his little scroll. He's definitely not reading it. Like he's got it open, but he's just looking over there.
Yeah. So
at
the hut
Gnarl's
is like
bed.
opaque from the outside, so he can't see in, but we're still able to see out. So as soon as I like we got the design down while he was at the river. So as soon as I see him about to approach, I'm gonna conjure the illusion on the sleeping bag exactly like I had said.
Okay. Yep.
So that way, as soon as he walks in, it's like a fresh illusion of his charred and deformed dad.
Yes. With his skin like coming off and finger. I gotcha.
Clubfoot and crippled fingers.
Yep. So, Gnarl,
Distasteful.
you walk. So you walk in, and I think the first thing you'll probably see is your friends just kind of like hanging out, and then
Hey guys, got some water.
And
Oh,
then as
sweet,
you
thanks.
say that and like lift the bag to show them, you like see on your mat your father, who is laying kind of casually on your bedroll, fingers broken. You can see him like reach out his hand to like say hi, but the fingers are all like mangled and twisted, while his skin like is drooping off one side of the face. He's got bruises all over, like he's just been in like a bad fight, beaten. Yeah, so I think that's an intelligence save.
It could be with advantage because I've already dealt with this before.
But it's worse this time.
Yeah, but I already dealt with it before.
I'm gonna give you just a straight roll because yes, you have dealt with it before, but they're also changing it to hurt you more. So,
16.
what's your save?
Oh, my spell save DC?
Yeah.
17.
Ah, Snarl.
Dad.
You see your dad, happy that your father
Oh, God.
is alive and
What is
well.
wrong? What happened?
And you see him sit up, and go for his signature hug that he loves to give you,
Oh, your fingers are not in the right place.
and then poof, it disappears.
Oh, not again.
And then you feel the psychic damage take full effect. You were taking D4s, but you're back to D8s.
Oh, no cap.
No cap, says your dad as
I'm
he
about to
disappears.
7. No.
In a poof of ash. No cap.
Oh, and Ash, so it reminds you of the fire. You take an extra 1 damage.
Oh, I'm almost dead. Lamau.
So yeah, Gnarl takes physical wincing pain as his father dies again for the
did
third
it.
time.
Look, it's helping.
That was
trust me.
Gnarl.
You guys are dicks.
It's helping.
Here, I got your water.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I don't like
And
that.
then you go
Well,
to
good night.
and then you go to bed.
Your help back, Gnarl.
Play-
You just don't want to rest.
I'll play some peaceful music. Try to help him sleep.
Performance. With disadvantage because Gnarl is actively probably not very peaceful right
I'm
this
not
second.
into it right now.
That's 27, I think.
Okay, so yeah, it's still peaceful.
It sounds pretty good, but fuck you.
All right, you guys go to bed and take a long rest.
Good morning, everybody.
So yeah, you guys wake up the next day.
All right, I'll take the hut down and let's go. We got
Yeah,
a
so
river.
Elias
to
is
cross.
already on his horse. Like, let's go.
You're not gonna take a drink of that?
Why did you? What did you poison him?
No, I just went through all that effort and you guys traumatized me.
It's water for
Did
the
you
trip.
poison him?
Sure, and I'll just.
Elias is gonna sniff his water.
Okay, so
Well,
yeah,
he
the
already
water
drank it.
smells like a little metallic.
He's gonna pour it out.
Okay.
I'll take a sip.
Okay, cool. Make me a con roll. And
Is
we'll
your
get back
water
to.
skin like one of those little rabbit feeders?
Well, it's
Little bottle with the ball in the end.
Yeah. You
Maybe
have to hold it up and like
Your
nibble
HUD's
on
got a
it
little
to-
cage for you.
disgusting.
12.
12? Okay, we'll get back to you in like 5
30,
minutes.
40
whatever.
Oh Lord.
We'll get back to you in exactly 32
Yeah,
minutes.
so are we planning on going through the river?
Well,
That's
he
the
said
plan.
that he had a solution. I assumed it was like ice.
There might be an issue with that I could told you yesterday, but you've kind of mentally ill me.
Sounds like the blame game to me.
Yeah.
So what do you want?
Well, there's a water snake, angler fish, clown man thing. It's 50 feet tall down there trying to kill stuff.
How fast was it?
I got away quick,
So
so.
then, I think the good old run by strategy.
Or just go towards the bridge.
That's a lot of extra time.
Yeah.
It is extra time.
I don't have means to get across there too easily, but all right. How far across was the river?
Well, you guys are on a small section of the river. You have no idea how big the actual river is.
Okay. The small section, how big was that across?
We don't have to cross that.
Okay, let's go around it.
We don't have to go around it. We're like, right? I'm not mistaken. We were near like a little cutoff, but we could just go straight up to the big river.
Yeah, you were right there by this
Yeah,
little
yeah.
pond that just break off of the river, and you're gonna go straight through this part of the river, I imagine.
Yeah, yeah. So we
Oh,
can just,
okay.
we can just go
Yeah.
straight
We'll
over
go through the
big
middle
river.
area.
Excelente. So you guys travel to the river. So you guys will approach the river. So the river itself is relatively about 150 feet across. And it's probably about 150 years old. It's a very new river.
All right.
Yeah.
You got ice, boy?
No, I just thought we could swim.
Yeah, we're fucked.
I could probably swim.
I
The
have
horse probably can't.
Nah, horses.
Well,
How deep is it?
Before we go towards it,
I don't know how hard it is to measure with eyesight. So it's, I mean, so obviously it goes down like most rivers, it basins out. Let's say it's like good 35 feet deep.
I'm gonna grab a rock and I'm like, let's try something. I'm gonna skip it across the water.
Okay, I liked your ingenuity with that. So yeah, you skip it across the water, and yeah, no, like,
How many skips does he get?
ooh, that's a
many
good one.
skips do I-
Dexterity with disadvantage.
Skipping rocks is hard.
Skipping rocks is hard for small people.
Nat 20, but it's disadvantage. So 2 plus 9 is 10.
So actually,
11.
it doesn't make it to the river.
He just throws it and
I got
it
an
splashes
11.
in the water.
Oh, it's 11. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
have a plus 9 to. Oh, wait,
So
Okay,
you can skip it. We'll say 11 equals 1 skip.
it's 7 because we're doing dexterity. Sorry, I was looking at saves. It's 7.
7 total. Oh,
I wish does Nat 20 not override?
so it doesn't go into the river.
Just plunks into the river. It doesn't even skip.
It doesn't even get to the river. It just hits the side of the bank.
Okay, I appreciate that. Why?
Snake thing in the water
So
over
you threw
there.
a rock at the grass?
Well, I meant to throw it at the river.
Don't you have a bow?
I'm not wasting arrows.
No, I mean, okay. Ice seems like the solution.
I've got a better idea.
Going home.
So I would like to cast on myself polymorph
Yes.
and turn into a giant octopus.
Okay.
So you'll see Pugs like get off plaster and just kind of walk over and be like, I told you I have a plan, and he's gonna jump and just turn into a giant octopus, land, and with his tentacles come out and just kind of pick up everybody, walk them across, plop them down, and just move everybody across with his giant tentacles.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Questions to all this thing. So I said it's 150 feet across. I don't know any octopus that has 150 feet length of arm.
I assume you'd be swimming.
Yeah, I have
And
a
swim speed is
60.
quick.
I'm a large.
Oh, so you're going to swim and carry
Yes.
them?
Yes, I
Okay,
have-
good. Yeah, no, we can do all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, roll me initiative. all of you.
Grab him.
Oh, initiative
Roll me initiative, all of you.
Oh, we're dead.
14.
5.
So yes, you can turn yourself into this giant octopus. You describe it to me real quick, and
So-
then all up until once you get into the water, and then
So Pugs is his fur is black, so the octopus is going to be darker colored as well. But he still has his rabbit ears, just because why not?
yeah, okay.
And so it's like basically think like a rabbit and an octopus merge, so still like have a bit of a rabbit face, but he has long black tentacles as he is classified as a large beast.
What an abomination.
So he'll just kind of like plop down and like his head will be above the water and his tentacles kind of flailing out to the side. He's like, he'll just pick a tentacle up, wave, and be like, "Come here,"
I'm not
like
touching
the
you.
come here motion.
I'm not touching you.
So yeah, so I assume you guys are going to be grasped in the big tentacle.
Yeah, I won't resist.
Good. So
I will wait.
Well, I will grab Spackle, Plaster, and Bodiso, and Elias, and just begin like swimming across the river.
Okay. And Gnarl will stay on the other end.
Gnarl's along.
You're gonna roll me a save. So as you like hit the water and grab your friends, you feel all the water rushing to a single spot.
Oh.
And it starts pulling in. And like I described before, a very large serpent, like water spout, is born, basically in front of you guys as you start to, before you even make it like 10 feet through the river.
Speckle!
So that is what all of you see. Gnarl, since you're the only one that is currently on land, I need you to make me a dexterity save.
16.
16. So, as you have just enough time to, as you see like the water that is being pulled in,
Oh, not again.
the rest of the water is rising off of it and it starts to like push back and it's almost like an undertow like pulls things in, and you're able to avoid that and stay on the land. All right, let's go in order. 14, I think, is Elias. Elias goes first.
What? Okay, what do I see?
So you saw a large water spout serpent like come out of the water. Like the water formed into a water spout serpent.
And it's not stopping us from moving forward, right?
No, it's in front of you. It will stop you from moving forward.
Like hard stop, or like it could hit us.
It will probably hit you on its turn. So like you could go swim into it or swim around it. I guess you could try.
Well, he's holding me,
Yeah.
so I'll just dodge.
So
Basically, I'll just try to like flail my body. I can't really picture how it's gonna hit us, like mentally. So I'm just gonna be moving a lot within his hand to try and not get hit.
okay.
I'm not holding him down like in any way.
Not
other
like
than
pinning, but
securing
like,
him.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna like wiggle,
Okay.
prepared to get out of the way.
Next would be Gnarl.
Hiding worked last time. And I look at the snake monster and like what's its like radius or diameter?
Let's say probably around like 30 feet diameter.
I'm gonna take a rock and I'm gonna be like, maybe it reacts to stuff touching the water. And I'll like think about distracting it by throwing a rock across to the other side.
Okay. Yeah, I can tell you pretty definitively that it won't work. You'll throw the rock into the water, it'll splash, and you might see its like head like turned like slightly, but it'll turn back. It can differentiate between rocks and live things.
Well, I'm not equipped for this. What else is around us?
So it's a riverbank, so whatever you would think of like standardly in a riverbank, along with probably like a couple trees nearby.
Are the trees like big enough and in a position to maybe if I knock it down, it would hit it?
I would be impressed if you could knock it down, and if you want a big one to hit it, sure. We'll say that's all there, but you got to tell me how you're cutting it and then knocking it over.
How big is these trees?
As big as you want by this definition.
I still have one flask of oil, and I meant to down this by one.
Okay.
I would like to burn the tree and aim it towards the direction of the creature, and maybe kick it if it
Okay.
burns to enough.
Let's start with the
Depending
first
how
question
big
you
the
asked
tree
that
is.
you didn't answer. How big is this tree for you?
I'd say it is maybe a medium-sized tree. Like maybe like I can hug it, and like if it was a person.
Okay.
kind of
So like, not how tall is the tree?
around. 20 foot, would that reach?
Sure, 20 feet. 20 feet probably want to reach, but we'll say it's long enough to reach what you want.
Okay.
Okay, so it's long enough to reach what you want, and you can hug it, so it's like a thin tree. And you're gonna set it on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the part where I'm about to try to cut it down. to
Yeah.
help
Yeah.
make
So like a little bit above chest height.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So yeah, you'll set the tree on fire. We'll get back to that in a minute.
I'm helping.
Pugs. You go before it.
Okay, sweet. So let me just. Well, the giant octopus can only spew ink and move and hit with its tentacle.
It's true.
So is it like directly next to me, or is it like directly in front of me?
It's directly in front of you. Like
Okay.
if you continue on the path that you're going, you will swim into it.
Okay, so I think I now have the mental abilities of an octopus, which is an intelligence of 4. So
Actually
it probably
burping in
sees
the
a giant thing, so it's gonna like spew ink and then try to hit it with a tentacle.
I think polymorph lets you keep your things.
You're thinking wild shape, like from a
I
druid.
might be thinking wild shape. You're right.
So I'm gonna hit it with a tentacle and spew ink.
Okay.
So just the water just turns black because it doesn't do anything.
So now it's a big black
I thought
surface.
you were trying
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does hit it.
Oh, sweet. I didn't think that would hit.
It's big. It's pretty easy to hit.
11 bludgeoning damage. And is the target considered a creature? It's grappled.
Wait. Oh no, it is immune.
Okay.
Immune condition immunity. Grapple. That's
Okay.
right. That's where I have to look.
So I believe it would still do the damage. It's non-magical bludgeoning, and then I would attempt to grapple it, and it would just
Yeah, so as you I mean, it's water, right? So
Yeah.
it makes sense. Thank you. Thank you, Stabline, for confirming what my thought was.
Thank you, D&D, for the consistency.
Yeah, so you try to grapple it and it like squishes through the water, and then you realize it's kind of formless. It just picked the form of Big Snake. So, and how much damage did you do?
11.
11 damage. All right. So with that, you like slap it, and the water like sprays a little bit off to the side, but you can tell that the water is like reforming into it. Its turn. So
Hold your breath. Breathe as much as you want, octopus man.
Pugs. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so that is-
Kills you
when
instantly.
you die, it's
You
poisonous.
drowned in water as an octopus.
So 12 damage,
Okay.
bludgeoning damage. So it's as it like turns and as you try to grab it, it basically takes its entire body and almost like a giant water whip, like goes straight across you. You are now grappled.
Oh, great.
And if you were going to be basically every turn, you're going to be pulled underwater. So basically, think of it like a kraken pulling you underwater, but it's more like engulfing you in its body and sinking you.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
So everyone that's in there is getting pushed under the water currently.
Okay.
All right. Next round, Elias.
Drink him.
Drink him out. He'll be dead soon.
How far did we get?
I assume. Did you move at all?
On my turn?
Yeah.
I didn't say that I did, so no.
Okay. So then you got maybe like 20-ish, 30 feet into
So we're like next to the shore.
next to the starting shore.
Yeah, so I'll just like get off and then go to the shore.
So
Because he's holding me, not the thing, right? So,
he's trapped underwater with it. So you're in his tentacles.
so is it, what I was saying, is it grappling all of us at once? Like, because it didn't hit me at all.
That's a good question. I'm going to say yes because you're all in the water.
What a loser. Well, then I guess I'll escape the grapple.
Yeah.
What is it? Athletics? Acrobatics?
Athletic or
his
acrobatics, whatever one is higher.
14.
13. Okay, so yeah, so you're able to escape the water's grasp and
All right,
basically
now to
swim
the shore.
Yeah, now you can get to shore.
And I'll get out and I'll go, well, and then that'll be it. I'll like walk away from the shore covered in water. And just be like, all right.
Got it. So,
Yeah, well, because it's an action to break out.
yeah. No, so you walk away.
I'll walk over to Gnarl and be like,
He's got gills. Maybe he'll get bored.
maybe.
Gnarl, your turn.
How's that tree cooking?
So it's a tree, so it's burning. So the outside is burning first, and it's going up the tree, and it's
Perfect.
burning up the tree. I would say that I'm not sure what you're going
And I'm
for.
hitting it with my sword to help.
Okay, so you're hitting the bottom part of the tree.
The part where I started the fire, so maybe burning the inner layers faster.
Okay, so yeah, make me I don't know, athletics.
What was that noise?
I just didn't know what to do.
14.
14. So yeah, you're like hacking away at the tree, trying to.
Package.
I would say probably next turn you could cut.
You got it,
through
Gnarl.
the tree
Yeah, one more hit.
as the tree burns and is on fire.
Maybe it's not resistant to fire
Maybe.
or trees.
Okay, cool. That means it's Plug's turn.
Okay, so I want to
Octopugs.
Octopugs.
Drown him, please.
I would like to try to break out of the grapple as well.
Yes, you can do that or try.
Probably not 9.
Nope.
Okay, so can I know I'm stuck, like the body of Octopugs. Can I take the horse, like are my tentacles long enough to try to get them out and like gently toss them to the shore?
I don't know,
When's a lizard?
These are lots of questions. I don't know.
I mean, so like he could take free to go on the 5e logic. He could take free actions while grappled, and item interactions are free actions, and they are technically items at this
Spackle
moment.
is an
The
item.
grappled condition just reduces your speed to 0. So
Yeah.
I'm not moving, but I didn't know if I could like
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
second.
so then that's fine.
For-
If it's reducing your speed to 0, yeah, you can move it.
So
So yes, you can absolutely move.
Jeremy, tell us.
yeah, I'll take
Don't talk to
the,
me, Jeremy.
plaster, spackle, and but Bodiso and my tentacles and try to like get them to as close to the shore as I
just
can,
launches-
and just like gentle tosses, like because I get them out. And
Yeah, I get what you're trying
Spackle
to
just
say.
slams
He's
into
a
the ground.
good swimmer.
so then I'm just sitting here able to breathe underwater inside of the body of this elemental, getting slowly pushed further down.
Yeah, I know.
Use more ink.
15 and 16.
To hit,
Yes, sir.
both hit.
So while you're being drowned, you feel like sharp, almost like daggers, like start sticking into you as you like go down. Like you feel water almost like consolidating, going into you. It's almost battering you over and over again. I counted up, so 15 total.
Okay. So the second one hits, and I'm no longer Octopugs as I lose concentration.
Okay, so you you form back into regular rabbit pugs.
You're breathing.
Also, you are drowning.
Yep.
Also, you are drowning. You have what is it? Number of turns equal to your con moderate.
And also, you're now 15 feet underwater. Just
Okay.
so you know.
I got a plan.
Okay, I'm just informing you.
I hope so.
Excellent. That would make it back to Elias's turn.
You want to help me kick this tree?
How far along? Like how far wide is the river from one bank to another? We said
150 feet.
Okay.
Or whatever the other unit of measurement is.
All right.
Kilometers.
So I'm gonna go. All right. I have one last trick I can do. So you'd like me to help you take the tree down? So I think he would, as the stalwart leader, probably just kick the tree. I don't know if you want me to make like a weapon attack. I don't know how.
Let's just make. So I assume you're
Can
just
I
trying
take
to
the tree to
push-
help him and maybe give him
Push him
advantage on
away.
his
Yeah,
attack?
yeah. We can do that.
So like I'll sync up with Gnarl and we'll hit the tree together to try and knock it down.
We're gonna like
team of
aim
lumberjacks here.
it to where it won't hit homie there, but
You aim it, I'll hit.
Okay,
Okay, so
I'm good at aiming.
yeah,
So,
so
yeah, I
then
like
yeah,
to-
you'll
I hit him
help
in the
him
back.
with advantage. You can make me, since you're technically just doing the aiming, you can make me a fuckhead.
Dex roll. Or
Dex?
Dex attack roll.
Dex, yeah, sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. All right.
Yeah, sleight of hand. You're trying to position. Yeah,
With
you're
advantage?
sleight of hand. You're trying to position the tree to not crush your friend.
Well, 17 plus a 9.
It's like a 30 something.
It's a 30 something.
That could work. Yeah. So yeah, you
I slightly use my hand to move.
yeah. Basically, you're like as Elias goes to kick it, you're like, all right, I'm gonna push it that way, and it shouldn't hit my
shit,
friend.
it's on
Yeah, I feel
fire.
like Elias would probably take like a wide stance and like a deep breath and try to focus all the energy into his foot now that he's kind of getting the hang of channeling it, and then just try to chop through the tree with one solid kick.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm
Absolutely.
gonna push it to where it lands on next to him, not on him.
I imagine I like sweep it, it cuts it, and then like while it's between the time it got
shit.
cut and before it falls, he just kind of like shoves it.
His hand, both hands go up in the air, he, like slaps it, double slaps it. So yeah, you push this large, unnaturally tall tree that's
on fire.
That's on fire into the water. Pugs, you look up and you see Doom approaching you from above. You're like, oh, this is how I die.
I aimed it slightly
but then you
too
realize
late.
that the slight angle is gonna miss, and because the way the serpent is actually, its head is like arched outwards because it looks like it's looking at the shore, like it's gonna eat you guys next. So the tree comes down and whacks it in the
So
head.
Pugs just starts frantically like swimming, looks back and goes, "That was some good accuracy."
Let's call.
Thank you.
Let's call it 3d10s. of damage, and then applied fire damage that won't apply to this.
3d10s and what else?
Nothing. Don't worry about the other half. That's just for me.
Ooh, 9, no, 6, right? Yeah, 6, 8, 9, and 8. So 16.
22.
22, yeah.
So so this is a large fire tree. You can also roll me 2d6s. Sorry, for fire damage.
Roll me intelligence save. Reminds you of your dad.
Oh, good. Snake eyes.
2.
Ooh, good.
Probably
He
1
said the fire
damage.
wouldn't apply, and he meant it.
So yeah, this tree slaps into the head. You watch with a lot of force, and like the head like bursts apart and then reforms together.
Does it push him away though?
No.
We tried.
So it slaps into it, and you see the water is like coming apart a little bit, but not by a lot.
It's coming undone.
That would leave it to Pugs' turn.
Okay, so Pugs, realizing that he's drowning and trapped, is just gonna be like, you know what? The giant octopus didn't work. You pull out like his little like wand thing and just doop, sperm whale.
So he's
Oh,
gonna cast
polymorph.
polymorph into a sperm.
Yep.
Cool.
With
So-
a log or tree.
It's only how deep? 30 feet and 150 across.
Yeah.
How big is a sperm whale? You might just
Gargantuan.
be on dry land.
Well, this also this would be funny.
It displaces the
It's
water.
52 feet long. I googled it. I didn't get the like width dimension, but I figured like I would plop out and then just like become half of a bridge.
What you usually do.
Okay, I think
So
I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like this is gonna be funny. Okay, so that's your plan.
Yeah, but that's my action.
Yeah, they're about 78 feet wide. So he's about, what, 50 feet out of the water and maybe...
So this is what's gonna happen. So yes, you turn into a sperm whale.
What the hell is
you're
that?
You're like, my brain tells me this is the best idea I've ever had. First of all, I have a question.
Yes.
Does polymorph require any verbal?
It's verbal and
You
somatic.
cannot cast it. Actually, you're drowning in water.
Okay, so never mind that.
Dang, great idea, though.
Yeah, it was a wonderful idea. I'm sorry.
Then I guess I will attempt to just break out because that's all I can do.
You have, like, Misty Step or anything?
All spells require verbal. I didn't know you couldn't cast underwater.
Gotcha.
Water.
Well, some spells are only component and somatic.
You can ask Teeny Hook.
So if you do have Misty Step, it's worth looking into just to make sure.
I do not. I don't think I took that spell.
Have any teleporting spells?
Nope.
Okay, well, roll your DC. Athletics or acrobatics, whatever is higher.
Jump out the water.
It'll be
Pugs,
acrobatics.
pugs, pugs,
Pugs, pugs, pugs, pugs, pugs, pugs.
Oof. 2? Is that a 2?
That is a 2.
All right, here we go again.
Unless, well, I can't use inspiration because I didn't call it before.
You can use it right now.
Okay.
This is a dire situation. I'm not gonna.
6 plus 4 is 10.
Nope.
Okay.
13 is your target
Wasted.
number. All right, here we go. 16, 11.
11 misses.
Okay, so 16 hits.
Yep.
13 damage. So again, now it's not just daggers. It feels like it's constricting. You're now 25 feet under the water.
Fantastic.
Also, drowning rules apply to you, which I think is like your con modifier is the amount of time you can hold your breath.
Yeah, in minutes? Oh, so you got a while.
I believe so. I'll check.
Yeah.
I thought it was turns. My turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right. So this thing is dragging him underwater, but it's still up above the water,
Yeah,
right?
its main body is
And
above
there's
the
now
water.
a tree floating, please?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
tree floating. We can.
It's on fire.
Wait, I don't... Or yeah, no, I do need it to float.
You gonna walk on water?
Well, no, I can, but only if I end my turn on dry land,
Oh, okay.
or I'll fall in.
Got it. You can run across water effectively.
How far is he?
The serpent, the tree, or
The
pugs?
serpent. From the
ser-
shore.
It should be about 40-ish feet.
Yeah, it's too far. Okay, so I'll walk along the tree, to get close to it, and then I'll try and attack it.
Yep. Okay. Excuse me. Burped.
I only have one question.
Yes.
If I stun it, would it lose its grip?
Is it immune to stun? Is the question.
That is a good question.
So it's not. It's not. It's not
Very
immune
few
to
things are
stun.
immune to
That's
stun.
pretty funny. So if you stun it, would it lose its grapple on it? Technically, yes, because you need to be concentrating to have a grapple. So
I'm gonna hit it with my 2 attacks from extra attack and my bonus action.
okay.
So I got one that's 20 something, one that's 19, and one that missed.
20 something, 19, and a what?
12.
12. So yes for the 2 that hit.
Yeah.
2 that were above whatever.
Yeah. So in total, it's going to take 14,
14. Okay.
and it can make a con save.
And a con save, that is a lot. It has to make a con save, you say?
Yeah. No. So it's stunned.
So it's stunned? Okay.
Yay.
So it is now stunned. So
So yeah, basically Elias is going to be like, okay, plan B, and he's going to run along the tree that's in the water, and then just kind of like charge up the key into his fist and punch. And I think when he makes contact, it's going to click for him that like everything that's alive has key, and this is technically it's alive. And so he like feels the connection, and he's going to just disrupt its flow of key in the way that he learned how.
Okay.
And then he's just going to punch it again with his other hand. And they're all magical because of monk ability.
Yep. Perfect. Okay. So yes, you can punch it, and you watch as it's like for a second it's like head like into the water. Its body is still there. Its body is still there, but its head like dips into
fell
the
over.
water as it's like thinking, and you feel Pugs. You feel the restraint loosen on you.
Yay!
You're still underwater, still drowning.
Yeah.
Did you look up what the
I
drowning
did.
was?
I didn't want to interrupt the scene. So a creature runs out of breath, or sorry, if it's out of breath, it's a number of rounds equal to your con modifier. If it's holding your breath, it's a number of minutes equal to 1 plus con mod.
So you have like 10 minutes or what's your con mod?
Plus 2. So I have
you
3
have
minutes
3
of
minutes
holding my
and then
breath.
3
If I'm out
turns.
of breath, it's 2 turns.
Got it. Understand. Perfect. That means it's Snarl's turn.
Well, usually burning stuff, particularly trees.
I'm standing on a half burning tree.
works.
Well, it's in the water, so actually it's not burning
Steam
anymore.
coming off of it, and I'm just like, whack!
Standard amount of rope we get for base, like 20?
50.
50 feet.
50 feet? And he is 20 feet, 25 feet.
He's 25 feet underwater.
Well, I grab a big rock, and I wrap my rope around the rock.
Thank God. I thought you were just going to hurl it at Pugs. Catch float!
Well, I might be. And then I'll be like, all right. And I like grab the rock and throw it towards Pugs.
You're going rabbit fishing?
Yeah, I'm going to fish me a rabbit. It's a rabbit season.
Crushes his skull. Hits the tree.
What was
It's a
it?
2.
Okay, so it's not a crit fail, so it's not going to hit Pugs.
What's that? What was it? What am I rolling again?
Athletics.
Athletics. Just the thing I'm good at. Yeah, no, it's a 0.
Okay. So yeah, you lift this big rock, you tie a rope around it, you knot it off real nice from your time in the Navy, and you hurl the rock like an inch and a half in front of you, and you're like, I'm weak.
Oops.
You didn't have to call it out. I wouldn't have noticed.
Pugs.
Okay. So, swimming speed is half of your walking speed, right?
Yep.
So I have 25 feet down and I have 30 walking speed. I assume I can't jump.
No.
Okay.
I don't think anyone can jump in water.
What's the rabbit leap ability?
Hit the bedrock.
I think you have to be on land or some type of solid surface to jump. That's my ruling on that.
That's fair.
How
That's
deep's
fair.
this river?
So I will just use my action to
deep's the
dash
river?
and swim my
It's like
full
40,
30
50.
feet to be able to breathe again.
Wait, you're gonna do that one?
So use my action to dash,
Yep.
doubling my speed. So I have 30
Oh,
feet.
okay.
So can I use that to to get out and breathe?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, you swim up to the surface of breathing. You're just like outside the ring of what would be this giant serpent.
Mm-hmm. So as soon as I can catch my breath, I want to yell inspiration to Elias and go, "Kill this thing!"
Yeah, I feel like you kind of like pop your head out, and I'm just like balancing on a tree that's like floating, and I'm just like, "Hi, Pugs."
Finish him.
What are Weird's turn? So to get out of stunned, I think it has to make
con
a
roll.
con.
I think monk rule is at the end of your next turn.
Hold on. Stun till the end of my next turn.
That's why it was so good against
Oh, okay. So it's stunned to the end of next
Yeah,
turn.
yeah.
Got it.
That's why it's broken.
So
Doesn't
it'll
save.
remain stunned. It is Elias's turn.
Time to go.
I'm out.
So I'm gonna make my 4 attacks, but they all have advantage.
Sure, go ahead.
Crit fishing, boy. So 19,
Hit,
16,
hit,
over 20,
hit,
15,
hit.
24.
All right, so yeah, you continue to wail on this, punching the water as like every punch is like shrinking the diameter
And
of the water.
I'll throw a stun out on that last one.
Did you stun a stun thing?
So I'll just keep wailing on it, and then on the last one, he'll attempt to disrupt its key again, sensing that it's not dead.
Turn to sperm whale and drink it.
Okay, Gnarl.
Whoop. Grab the rock. Whoop. Throw it.
Wait, that big rock again?
Yeah. This time it's
Athletics with disadvantage. You can't repeat the same action without disadvantage.
is a 11.
So
You throwing it at it, or
It's near him,
oh, okay.
so you can use it to grab him.
So, yep, you take it and you throw it, and it reaches
Oh,
like
nope.
inside the water, but not near him.
Close enough.
Maybe like
I
5
mean, you could
feet.
swim without the threat now.
You can
Bugs.
climb it.
So now that I can breathe, I can
Whale.
speak and I can fight. So I will
And do all
cast-
those things.
I will cast polymorph into a sperm whale, not only to assist in fighting this thing and to give more land, but also to help us get across.
Okay, so
Maybe grapple if you're in,
So yes, you can cast polymorph into a giant sperm whale. You will, depending on how you turn into said sperm whale, displace a lot of people or things. What is your plan? So,
I think
if you turn into, let me put it this way: if you try to put your body into the river water, because like a river is narrow and straight, effectively, you're going to knock Elias either into the river or away, because you're going to destroy the tree that he's on. Or you can do it where your body's half out, and then you're basically going to
You're suffocating in reverse.
Yeah.
Well, they can breathe. They can hold their breath
it'd be
for
there.
up to 90 minutes. I'll go with the way that's going to end up disrupting Elias because he's agile. So
Okay.
my,
cool.
my thought is like, okay,
So yeah, so Elias
he
just
can
make a dex
he can
save.
figure it out.
Drink it.
So you just don't fall in
Monster.
the water. Otherwise, you'll just be on the land.
Would it technically be grappling if you can drink the
Uh,
monster?
like,
You have
10?
inspiration.
10? So yeah, you'll end up back on the shore.
so as the tree just kind of smashes,
Then a giant whale
I'll,
appears.
leap off of it, and
The water gets like splashed out in a giant like form.
You just hear pugs go.
So the whale is born in the river.
Born in the river.
I think that was your action, right?
Yeah, that's my action.
What the hell was that?
What a weird
For a
thing.
pirate.
I don't sperm whale harpoon fish. Oh, water.
So the water weird's turn is still stunned. So Elias, your turn.
All right, boy. I guess standing on pugs now.
Yeah.
No, you're on the land.
No, I can run over and
Oh yeah. You can go jump on
just
top
start
of Pug.
beating up the weird again.
Yeah. Go ahead, do that.
Got 3 because I don't want to do.
You're
the
telling me you
next
don't
one.
need the rope I gave
Oh, but
you.
they're all advantage. Okay, so
It's funny.
um,
I'm gonna just roll this preemptively 'cause I know
28.
what's happening.
nat 20, 22,
Yep, those all hit.
22.
22? 22 damage? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go. All right, so yeah, you wail into it more. 16, by the way, is its con save.
Whale is a sperm whale.
Shut,
It's a river.
shut, take psychic damage. Now, it's a D10 of psychic damage. You don't get to make that joke. I make that joke.
No, it's mine.
Get it? Whale, sperm whale.
3.
So I actually wasn't going to stun it this time.
Oh, no?
I have to use flurry of blows.
Okay, that's fine. Then I didn't roll it.
Yeah. You have to. That's like the one costly thing about it is you have to use flurry of blows, which is already a key point. Or no, you don't have to. But I thought I did, so I'm not gonna.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, you wail into it more. Its diameter shrinking ever more, probably around 25 feet in diameter now.
We shaved off 5 feet, boys.
Displace more water.
Gnarl, who just took damage.
Ow. Ow. Oh,
My nose.
there's a rock in there. Ah! Well. Pull my
Nope, that's
rope
more
back.
damage. I heard that. D4.
No. I don't even know where my D4 is at. 1.
Add 3 to it.
So is Elias adding Whale Rider to his resume now?
I guess, yeah.
That's
Isn't that another pun?
no whale rider is just a thing.
No.
For calling it out, take a D6
Gnarl just dies unrelated.
at 2.
Just gonna look back and Gnarl's gonna be having a stroke from all the psychic damage.
Gnarl's just having like a
You see
a
Gnarl
panic
having
attack.
seizure on the shore.
We're just gonna be like, oh, he's acting like his dad.
Takes 5 more psychic damage.
I'm out. Take my rock rope and rock away.
Okay.
Come on, Spackle.
Anyway, now what do you want to do?
Get Spackle out of the way.
Okay, so just Spackle?
Yeah.
Okay, so you grab Spackle and you can lead him farther away from the
Boy, you can
river.
swim great. I'm like, pugs. Go over there.
Okay, Whale Pugs, your turn.
Okay.
Pugales.
Pugale. Wugs.
Wugs. There you go.
Okay.
No, I'll take 4 more damage.
No, I won't.
So the sperm whale has 2 attacks. So I don't think I could feasibly hit it with my tail.
No.
So I'm just gonna bite it.
Okay.
Drink it. Just
Well, because I don't want you to lose the ability, why don't you say you take 2 bites?
Okay.
no.
So first one's a 30 to hit.
That hits. God damn, why is that so high?
I rolled a 19 plus 11.
That's still high.
22 on the
It's a
second
big
one.
mouth.
Yeah, those both hit.
Okay. 28 on the second one.
Yeah, that sounds like it just. So basically, you watch. So how big? Someone looked up. How wide are sperm whales
They're
relatively?
50 feet long, and he said like 70
70
feet
something
wide.
feet, like the length of their body down.
Okay, so
and, like,
this is what
50 long.
happens.
They're like maybe 20, like across the top.
I'm only going to take it from you this one time, Pugs, and then next time you can describe it. Okay. But this is what happens. So you as big whale like don't have a lot of room. So to bite it, you have to kind of like arch your body under it a little bit, and you just swallow it whole.
Drink it.
Like you basically just drank the giant water.
That's exactly what I
slurp.
was gonna say. He's just gonna start chugging it.
Yeah, pretty much is exactly what happens. And you
Toga,
suck this
toga.
thing in, and then the water is now about
All
10
over the bank.
all over the bank, and also less in the river.
This is easier to get across next.
And that will conclude combat.
Yeah, so Pugs will just
Wow.
like stay in there and just let everyone get on top of him and just shimmy over.
Yeah,
to the
we'll
other
work.
side.
I'll ride Bodicea across his back to the other side.
So yeah,
on,
everyone like a bridge.
Oh, and I'll bring Plaster as well, because he can't very well ride him.
Okay, so
Not unless it be
you
Plaster's
bring,
last ride.
you bring Plaster. What was your horse's name?
Bodicea.
Bodicea and Gnarl. Are you going across? Mm-hmm. Okay, Gnarl and Spackle will all cross across.
Another one forms out of his blowhole.
So then once everybody's across, I'll just drop the polymorph for myself because it lasts like an hour.
the water just
and then just like swim across and climb up on the shore and go, good job, guys.
See, that's why he's second in command.
I told you I had a plan.
That was worse than the forest incident I didn't do.
I mean, the water's kind of low. We're supposed to wait for rainy season, but
I mean,
it's
also
fine.
it's a river, so like at some point it's going to come from upstream and refill.
It's-
I don't think you would drain the entire watershed.
I like to think that I did.
So with that, you guys dry off and you can continue your travel to Jedicon unless you have anything else.
Nah, I think we're good, man.
You done?
Yeah, finally.
All right. So yeah, you guys continue your travel for the rest of the day. Just as dusk starts to set, you start to see the city of Jedicon, which is blanketed in a mix of like snow and sand.
Guys, I don't feel so good.
Thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to follow us on Spotify and give us 5 stars, and give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter, and check out our link tree. We're getting more stuff. Oh, you follow us on TikTok too. So look, we got all the stuff. You should go do that.
And we got a
it's free.
subreddit too.
We have a subreddit for those of you who do that. So yeah, go follow us on all the stuff to stay up to date. And as always, Yeah,
I really
the
need
whole
to pee.
continent starts dying from famine because of a whale in a
So
river.
Where'd all that
I'm just
water
like,
go?
Pugs will just turn around and just start peeing for like 5 minutes straight.
Oh wait, what?
He drank a lot of water.
Matt-
drank a lot of water.
Matthew, no, we don't do that kind of podcast here.
So can you make a pissing sound?
Maybe we do.
Go to the bathroom real quick and let me hear it. Take the mic in there.
We'll release that as a separate episode.
The piss compilation.
Prelude, part 2.
That'll be the first Patreon exclusive in the future.
Follow our Patreon now.
Pissing sound.
It's 2 hours.